Ty Simpson and the Alabama Crimson Tide have done it again. The reason I'm saying they've done it again is because I've seen a lot of people talk about Vanderbilt coming in here and walking all over and potentially winning this game. They played it different this year. They maintained possession of this ball a great amount of time, right? Last year, it was completely opposite. But look at this play here by Ty Simpson. We're going to fake a toss to this outside. As we do that, we're kind of going to bootleg out to the right. We're going to get crossers over the middle of the field, and we're going to run a stop route in the back of the end zone. I can't really, put it true to scale. But as we do that, watch this play by Ty Simpson. Again, fakes that toss out to the left side. Look at how many guys bite down. 1, 2, 3, 4 guys bite down in the wrong direction of the play. You could even say 5, right? So now as we bootleg, 29 gets instant pressure on Ty Simpson. The one thing he doesn't do is he doesn't panic. He doesn't force the ball in. He stops on a dime, gets 29 to overcommit, redirects, right? But eyes continue to look down the field. It's 2nd and 7. We can run it, or we can take a shot down the field. Look at his eyes. He is going to turn his head to this side of the field, okay? Why is that important? Because he's actually looking in this direction. He's moving DBs this way and throwing in the opposite direction. This is what we call manipulation of the defense. Again, boom, laser over the middle, move that DB to the wrong side of the field by using his eyes wide open. This is beautiful. Ty Simpson, I know after week 1, a lot of people were really trying to say he was not the guy. He's getting better. He's getting a lot better. So what we're going to do in the video is kind of break down some of the film. Now, it's going to be a lot of offense and defense, but if we get enough likes on this video, we'll get a part 2 of just Ty Simpson or just the defense. Whatever you guys want to see at home, let me know in the comments. Hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, it is free, and let's dive into the video. Now, before we break down the defense, I do want to look more into Ty Simpson here, and this is a look where they're really trying to spread you out, right? If you're going to overcommit to the run, we're going to take a shot down the sidelines. Now, as we snap this ball, we're going to notice one thing and one thing only. You see how number 4's eyes are on the quarterback? Well, what does that tell us, right? Since all of these guys, their eyes are looking at the quarterback, they're in zone coverage. Now, really early on here, they've got this deep safety, right, dropping back, but he's staying in line. Notice how he doesn't immediately break over here. He's dropping back in a perfect line, okay? Now, again, these guys are in soft squats or cloud flats. Essentially, as we get up this sideline, you're going to have a little window to throw this football because this guy's dropping back in a straight line. Okay, so as we drop back in the pocket, we're seeing this. They're in zone coverage, and you see how 4 bites down. He doesn't fully commit to guarding this go ball, right? We layer it over his head right where it needs to be. That is a beautiful ball. I don't care what you say, who you are, who you're a fan of. That is a perfect football. Not only do you read the defense, first thing you do is read the safety. He drops back, and then you read number 4. Number 4 bites up just for a second, just enough for you to overthrow him. Or throw it over his head, and then get a touchdown. Another great ball by Ty Simpson. And no, he didn't play a perfect game, okay? Let's be honest. There were some mistakes in there, but you can tell he is getting better. And this is a good Vandy team. This is a good Vandy team. I don't care what you say. This is a good football team in Vandy, man. So I thought Ty Simpson managed the game really well for them to win, and ultimately came away with the win. But the defense made some plays too. For example, here's one of the plays, and man, what a play it was. Now, we're going to be dropping back into his zone coverage. We talked about it a little while ago with Vandy's defense. Whenever you're in a zone coverage, your responsibility is really just to keep your eye on the quarterback, because the majority of the time, unless you're playing a Ty Simpson, right, unless you're playing a quarterback who manipulates the defense by using their eyes, they'll stare down their receiver. They'll stare down the player they want to go to. Now, on this play, as we drop back, I know we don't have the greatest angle of it. We're not going to be able to see him, but his eyes are going to be locked in on Diego as he drops back in the pocket. Now, you see how his eyes are directly over the middle of the field? What you have to understand is that safety starts to understand the route concepts, and once they break on their routes, he understands that the deep dig over the middle of the field is where he's looking, right? So, boom, he fires it in, and we jump it. Because we're reading his eyes, and Diego does not do a good job. He opens up left, which is fine, right? You open up left, you scan, and then your eyes are just like stuck over the middle of the field. We know where you're going with football because you're looking right at it. You're staring at it, right? Now, what Ty Simpson did was he stared at a different guy, knowing where the other guy was, right? Very tough to do that. I'm not saying I can do it. I can't. But this is what good DBs do. They understand where you're looking. They understand where you want to go with the football, and you jump that route. You're up by 6, right? They're in the red area. They're about to get a touchdown early fourth quarter to potentially get the lead in this game, and you have a generational turnover. Like that is what you need to do right there. That is picture perfect from this Alabama defense. Football season is officially back, and I am pairing up with ProfitX, one of my favorite sites to use, especially for college football. I mean, they are the #1 sports prediction market. It's a peer-to-peer sports prediction market where users can play against other users instead of that sports book versus the house. You almost always get the line that you want, the best price on any spread, money line, total, player prop, anything, right? Since you're playing against other people and not just the book. The best thing about ProfitX is it feels and looks just like a sports book with just better odds, right? You can create your own odds, you can create your own lines. It is so refreshing to have an app like this exist. And if you use my promo code, the best thing about it, right? If you use my promo code MattyDubs, you can claim up to $200 in profit cash on all plays for the first 30 days playing on the site. Terms and conditions apply. Again, one more time, if you use my link in the description, sign up today for up to $200 in profit cash back. Use code MattyDubs when signing up, or download the ProfitX app, right, and get this free $200 in profit cash as well. They have MLB, NFL, college football, anything. Again, they're going to give you the best odds in this space, and you can do what you want with that, man. Go check it out if you haven't already done so. Again, link in the description. Let's get back to the video. Another big play by the defense here as Diego drops back in the pocket. We kind of simulate a blitz. We send a couple of guys on stunt actions. We step up. We don't play with great lane integrity here. You see how everybody is rushing the quarterback? This is not what you want to do. You need someone looking at the middle of the field. Now, the disengagement off the blocks is really good here in Alabama. A lot of guys get off this thing, but look at the strip. We come in as our guys wrapping them up, punch that thing out, and we dive on it. That is another huge play in the red area. You're already down by 7. 3rd and 10, right? They would have gotten a field goal here to put them up 10-0, a little bit of momentum heading into the late stages of the first quarter. Again, this is a momentum shifting play in this game. A lot of things can happen. This was a big one, and it really shifted the entire energy for the Alabama, man. I love the defense, man. They work extremely hard. Then you had the game sealing touchdown. Didn't even need it, but they come out in 12 personnel, 1 running back, 2 tight ends here, 2 wide receivers out to your left. We're just going to get a little bit of a crack toss out to the left side. We're going to get a couple of guys out, kind of going from right to left. Love this. And then as we do that, just a great job reading, reacting to where the defenders are going, but also reading where your blockers are. Look at them cut up the field. Great job utilizing Big 71 as a double blocker here, getting 2 guys out of the play. Look at 71. Engages, pushes him back into the second level defender, and then boom, gone from there. Maybe got away with the hold on 5 here. Might have got away with the hold here. I mean, would it have mattered? Probably not. But either way, it's a touchdown. Alabama wins this game. Big win. Guys, hit the like button, subscribe, join the family, turn on post notifications for more Alabama updates. If you want the part 2, subscribe, join the family. Again, hit the like button. It helps out so much. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.